chasing waterfalls. No, keep the faith.
Welcome to episode today's of the Hood Elite. It's Ke.
I'm Jigg.
And we're back at you with another video.
Another one.
Today we're going to be talking about why we are the Hood Elite. You know, probably should have been explaining this to you, but we're going to talk about it now.
I'll tell you when I feel like it. Today I feel like it,
So we came up with the name Hood Elite because I know me, myself, I was born and raised, for the most part, on the west side of Chicago.
West side?
I went to school on the west side of Chicago. Went to private school with all black kids. But nevertheless, I was in the city. I grew up in the hood pretty much. And because of my family or my mom and because of the kind of school I went to, I was afforded with a lot of great opportunities. And I learned a lot of things very early that kind of set me apart from what I was surrounded around in my neighborhood and or some of the people that I may have interacted with on a daily basis. And that's kind of how I got the term Hood Elite. And it wasn't just a me thing. I knew I stood out. They made it very clear when I went and I transferred schools. I stood out, different. You know. Yeah, it was just different. So, but not ever better, because I'm hood. I do have that in me, but you know, got that little other side.
Ghetto,
Bougetta, you know, however you want to put it.
I'm more sophisticated ratchet myself.
Yeah. Honestly.
You know, if we need to figure out why I'm hood and elite, because I'm from the suburbs out south. I'm out south Negro. But don't be, she made that face always coming at my hood. Okay, so my suburb wasn't the nicest of suburbs, okay, to say the least, all right? You know, it's a hooder suburb. You know, we're not Harvey World, but we're next door. So, if you know where Harvey World is, you've probably been to Markham. And Markham is cool. I love Markham. Markham the Millions. Shout out to Swiss. All day. But, you know, it's hood, but, you know. But I went to private school, too. I was worried about it because I knew I was never going to be able to have a successful rap career because of it. I didn't want nobody to, search through my history, yo, what's St. John's? About that, you know. But, yeah, it's okay. I probably wasn't a good rapper no way anyway. I don't know, though. Check out my new single if you're trying to hear
Bruh.
I'm just trying to get this rap money. If Fetty Wap can baby, then I could get me something too in. This is my time to shine. I'm just saying.
Send us beats.
Yep. Beats. Email me. All right. Email her page. She'll send them to me.
All right. But definitely, pretty much, that's a gist of why we are the Hood Elites. For me, I can adapt to any circumstance, any situation, any group of people.
Chameleon.
It's just how it is, you know what I'm saying? So we are the Hood Elite, and I think it's a great thing to be. And I know several other Hood Elite out there, and it's we might as well make this a movement and a tribe because honestly, it's just people out here who may have come from certain things but are on their grind and they're trying to make it happen. And we're gonna go really, really far places. We're gonna go great places despite where we grew up or how we grew up, you know what I'm saying? So our past is not dictating our future.
Nope.
So that's why we are the Hood Elite, because we wasn't supposed to be here. We wasn't supposed to make it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but we gonna make it.
But we gonna make it, and we know it's a lot of other Hood Elite out there that are already making it.
Yep.
And watching y'all grind, it motivates us, you know? So, shout out to all the Hood Elite out there.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all. But pretty much, that's what that's about.
Basically. So, just in case y'all was wondering, we figured on episode 3 we'll let you know.
All right. Hope that makes sense. Hashtag Hood Elite. Oh yeah, today I'm also wearing, you can't really see it, An Eccentric Ke V-neck. Love it.
It's a pretty snazzy shirt.
Pretty snazzy. Jigg wants one, so
I do.
I have a few people requesting them, so
Yeah, she didn't. She didn't.
guess
give
we
me
gonna
one.
have to get this popping. Shout out to Victorious Villains, aka my bro Jerome Murray. He created our cover art. He designs my logos. He is the man. So holla at him, Victorious Villains Society.
Yep.
All right, he got a lot going on that y'all can check out.
Yeah. I kind of wanted to feel special too and shout out my shirt. My shirt's not as cool as hers, but it says I'm black and I'm proud. Cause say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud.
Hello.
You know, power to the people, black power. So yeah,
Straight like that.
straight like that. You know, I mean, but you know, just gonna throw this out. Me being proud of my black culture
Come on here.
is not an attack on anyone else's culture. You
Not
know?
at all.
It's a difference between being like pro-black and anti-white,
Yeah.
and that is not at all what
This
it
is not what this is. That's not what the
Exactly.
Eccentric Ke is either. Because I've gotten comments about my website, and it's
Like,
like
that's
it's
not
so
what it is.
Afro. No, that's just me being proud of where I am.
Right.
You know, proud of who I am and where I come from.
Right.
Pretty much. It because we talked about this earlier. Funny that this come up, but we haven't always been here.
No.
We have not always had that pride into being black that we have now. So, and that we've grown to have, as you know what I'm saying. So,
Right. Like, you know, it was definitely like a transition, like
Yeah.
a growing up experience. But I mean, like, I like white people too. If you know
Yeah.
me, you know I love white people. You know.
same here. You know,
I be
Just
with the
take pride
whites
of who
all
I
the
am.
time. I love being black.
we
all
love
the time.
everybody.
Love my skin.
Love everybody.
You know. I'm a
We
never-
just, we love our melanin. That's all,
melanin popping.
and we proud of it.
On fleek.
So,
They still say fleek. I feel like fleek's dying out.
is it?
It's like, I don't hear this consistently. It used to be like everything on fleek. I was talking to somebody the other day and they were like, yeah, people don't even respond back. They just like dab. Like must be like, hey, you looking fresh, like dab. Like, oh, okay, thanks.
I didn't know.
Is fleek dying? Let us know in the comments. Okay.
Are we supposed to know if Fleek is dying?
Yeah, I feel like we are.
Yeah, I guess we should know that. Well, y'all tell us. We gonna
Might
put
see my
y'all
kids in
on,
the
but
week, so, you know, sometimes
Right.
we might need some help too. Help a
are y'all
sister
still saying that?
out.
We knew when the kids were saying it, right?
Right, the kids were saying it all the damn time. All the time. Anywho, so what we gonna talk about today? Yeah.
We had some topics, but I don't know if I really want to discuss them.
Which one of those? Which one of the topics we gonna talk about today? I don't know. We was I guess we can't tell you because if we don't talk about it, y'all
Yeah.
gonna like, no, you know, we got it.
No, we've had a lot of stuff on our mind, but I kind of like we just kicking stuff right now.
Kicking flavor in your ear. Okay. Shit. If we just kicking shit, then we can discuss. Nah, she don't want me to just kick shit because you know
You know
it's
what?
a couple
You're right.
of
It gets
it's a couple
ugly.
of topics that she
It
been
gets
avoiding
real
that I've been wanting to
ugly.
talk about. Like,
No, we're not gonna do that.
she know where I'm going. It's gonna go. Where you think I'm gonna go? Like you already know which petty topic. I feel like
I
you
don't
should know.
feel like having petty conversations right now. I just don't.
It's like don't do it.
I'm
Please
not.
don't do it.
No.
Ah, there's so many. There's
No.
so many in
You
my
hear the
head.
excitement in her voice?
It's like, oh, like it's taking so much out of me not to like dive into one of the petty ones she been avoiding.
So, well, anyway, we'll just talk about the topic then. Forget it.
because I was gonna be like J. Cole, no, Drake. It was so many things there. It was so many. Let's go.
Drake.
Drake.
Fuck Drake. I mean, don't
I
really
told
care
you
what
about the whole conversation about how you need
I
to
know.
grow
I
up.
was telling somebody else that you said that, and they laughed, and they were like, pretty much.
You need to
She
grow
made a
up.
comment. Okay, she tell you a comment about Drake.
Basically, like, all right, so when I was talking to her about it, she thought I was like dissing Drake, and I wasn't. But what I was saying is that from like, you know, Take Care Drake to now, there has not actually been any real progression in him as a like individual. Like he hasn't grown up. So when Take Care came out, everybody thought it was cold. I did too. It was great. You know, it was a great thing. It was a great time. But it was where we were at the time. The thing is, Drake is damn near 30. And he's still saying the same stuff. And so like 20, 21-year-old me or 22, 23-year-old you or whatever, younger us was like, yeah, I feel that shit. Like, I'm just saying, you could trust issues, all that stuff, Marvin's Room, it makes sense. But then when a 30-year-old Drake is over here rapping about how, shorty just want to be able to walk through my house without, like, running into my guys, that's not the type of life we live in. Problem. You are damn near 30. All of your homies in the house, like, if I've just had sexual relations with you and you're a grown man, I should feel like I should be able to walk around your house unclothed without running into your homies. And the fact that that's not the life you're living at damn near 30 is an issue. And it's an issue on your part. Like, yo, like, he living like the frat boy lifestyle at 30. Like, that's not okay. Like, at some point, you gotta grow up. And like, it was just so many flaws, or like, he said his like home was like the personification of like weed and alcohol addiction and shit. Like, you grow up. And he's sharing a house with fucking Odell Beckham. No, I'm not saying that weed is bad or alcohol, but it was like, he just basically sounded like him and his homies spent all day and all night just smoking and drinking with a group of like 12 of them motherfuckers, and that was it. Like,
well, he's not spending all day and all night.
Why? Because he raps sometimes. He pauses to go rap the show.
I honestly, I didn't think she was dissing him. I was kind of like, I had never heard, that kind of, I guess, point of view about him. It was just, but like, it's funny. I mean, it's some truth in that.
Right. And
like I said, I shared it with other people just to see what they would say, because she like to say stuff to ruffle feathers.
Yeah, I do.
And so sometimes I just wonder what other people think about comments.
I said that, and I was basically talking about how,
and they said they,
like him and his chick problems, like, oh, you're supposed to sit around, I'm upsetting you because you didn't wait for me, but also I still don't want to just have you anyway. I want 2 chicks, but how dare you not wait for me? How dare you find better? How dare you find someone who's ready for the relationship you want, instead of waiting for me, which might take 12 more fucking years. Like, like, Drake, like, come on, you're not being realistic. You're not being fair. Like,
Drake rant.
He gotta grow up. But I mean, that is no diss to Drake, because I know how Drake
makes really good music, and he's at least a person that quality. He has talent. He's actual talent. I know so how I'm not dissing.
Do
Drake.
not come attacking me. I don't know
what
y'all
rap,
put under things when it's Drake Hive. I know
okay
Beyonce's Beehive put B's. I don't know what Drake's fans do. You put a whole lot of 6s under somebody's. Don't do that. Okay, I'm not dissing Drake. I'm just saying that he can do better.
I knew that was coming. It's like,
that's all I'm saying.
You're funny.
I'm glad I got to share that thought right there. But anyway,
Drake tease. Another topic that we were going to discuss was religion and music, like hip hop music today, or mostly hip hop.
It was like there's like Christian rock groups and stuff.
Yeah, and alternative and all that stuff, but just like religion and hip hop or whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm really curious to hear what others think. Y'all could just respond to us anytime. We would love to know what you think about the stuff. Have a conversation. Send me a message. Something.
Text me.
Whatever. Comment. Whatever. But definitely, it's starting to become, I guess, not that it was never prominent, but I'm hearing a lot of it. Yeah. We got.
So, like, I always think of, like, when I first thought of course, you think of, like,
Kanye West.
Jesus Walks. Like, when they say, I talk about God, my record won't get played. Even though it did get played, Jesus Walks was amazing. There was 3 music videos to it. Fun facts. But, like, but then, like, Yeezy, I think of him as, like, Christianity to a point that's almost blasphemous. I am a God. Now, before y'all be like, well, what's wrong with saying that? If you think of it in some ways or not others, like, I could break it down to being okay. So, I am a God. If we were made in God's image, then we are gods. God, big G, us, little G's, right? That makes sense, right? That's the whole same thing as the Erykah Badu thought process with the whole 5% Nation was hot back in the day. We were made in his image and call us by our names, like, I get it. I feel it. But Yeezy changed Jesus to Yeezus, and we was like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like, I saw the concert, the Yeezus tour concert. Greatest concert ever. It was the greatest experience I've ever had. Shout out to Ryan for giving me those tickets. You're such a blessing. Thank you, Lord. But, you know, like, that was what I first would think of with music. And then, like, I was reading this article and they were just talking about, like, different artists and the way they, like, utilize God. So then you think of, like, Kendrick Lamar, right? So we gonna be all right. Like, if God got us.
Yeah.
And his is more of a Christianity, strength in God, despite the struggle.
I was gonna say, I think we hear a lot of that with different artists. They're saying, like, this is another group I'm liking right now from Gary Archduke.
Mm-hmm.
They're telling me, but I listen to a lot of their music. They, you know, pretty much always saying, God got my back. King Los, he got Glory to the Lord with R. Kelly in it. I love it because, and even R. Kelly's done a lot of R&B songs that he's, you know, related to God. I think some people won't agree with them, you know, rapping and using God in the same sentence or in the same bar, that they could be talking about something that is considered ungodly or worldly. But I feel like no one else can tell you how you should acknowledge or praise God, or the type of relationship that you can have with your God. I feel like there's no one place or business to tell you how to do that. Exactly. With that being said, if in your music you're saying, yeah, I know I do all this, but at the end of the day, I know where my talent comes from. I know who has me. I know where my blessings come from. Or the stuff that you're glorifying, saying that this is what God did. I mean, if that's your life and that's your situation and you feel like God got you out of it, who am I to judge you for that?
You thinking like he blessed you, that's cool. Like, I think like it's an old 50 Cent style. It's like, God gave me style, God gave me grace or whatever. Like, you know, it's like, it's cool. But like, I don't know. Like, I always feel like I feel good with it. So like, I always think of like TDE artists in general. So like, Blessed, Cushion Corinthians, and all those things. So like K Dot, Schoolboy Q, and all that. And like, they're always using it for strength. But then you have, as a recent, I'm sure y'all have heard Coloring Book by Chance the Rapper. If you have not, you slacking.
It's really great. I
Get
love
your
it.
life together, okay? But I'm a big Chance fan.
Chicago stand up.
All day. Save money. Anyway, like, he takes the whole idea of like God and he makes it really joyous. So like, it's a way that we're not like seeing it as consistently in like hip hop. Like, so of course in hip hop before we've had the, you know, he helped me in my hard time type thing. We had the blasphemous one. We have all that stuff. Like, we've had that. But I don't really think like the whole joyous experience of it has been like a thing really until like you see Chance on the scene with it. Then it was like, you know, I got angels
like,
all around me. It's like
around it. Choirs, it's on a whole nother different level.
Right, like,
but it's dope.
I love
because he's rapping about all this other stuff, but it's like almost like the whole album is.
It's like a whole. It
has a godly Christian. Feel
Everybody
to it.
keeps wanting to call it a gospel album, gospel rap, and I disagree about that.
It's not gospel rap per se.
Nope, it's not. Okay, because I think it's gospel rap to someone who's never listened to a gospel rap song. If you heard a gospel rap song, you realize it's not gospel
it's
rap.
Not gospel rap.
Sorry. So, you know, but it's got elements
of gospel in it.
The gospel choir, the Kurt Franklin, the Chicago Mass Choir, those are there. But it is not a gospel rap song. And I'm very adamant about that because I don't like gospel rap. I don't. Never have.
I told her there was one gospel rap song I heard and I saw her perform live, and it was actually cracking. But I told her the beat was dope. It kind of made you. It kind of had a rough. It was early 2000s.
Last time
had
I liked
DMX feel to it.
Last time I liked the gospel rap song, it was "I Love God," and honestly, I didn't like it at first. I hated that song. It was a trap song. But then after a while, it started being catchy. I love God. You love God.
And most people hate that.
You can familiarize to it, like, hey, without, like, you know, but. I think it's cute for the kids. I feel like it. Like, you know, but gospel rap in general is not my thing. I'm sorry. I like 80s and 90s. Like, you know, even the 70s. You know, my favorite gospel song is "Come On in the Room," and it's a little.
Lord have mercy.
I've been practicing the voice forever.
Lord have mercy.
Jesus,
no, you
my doctor, and he writes down
all your what?
my
Prescriptions, not prescriptions.
Oh, he gives me all my medicine in my room. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Though.
Okay.
Anywho, that's the type of gospel I like. Okay, so you over here coming in here rapping like G-O-D, get out with G. I'm like, get out. No. That's no.
I mean, I'm not crazy about gospel rap, but like I said, there's been one song. It just really depends.
Yo, you know what Chance is low-key giving us? Kurt Franklin in the 90s vibes?
A little bit.
That's
with a little something extra.
When I think about the goodness, and,
with a little Jigg jam,
right? With a little Jigg jam,
a little Jigg jam, and a little 2 Chainz, and a little Lil Wayne.
I think it's hard to probably even like fully do gospel rap anyway, though. Like, cause like Lecrae, right? Lecrae is always the like gospel rapper people used to always like. But Lecrae is cold, right? I ain't never really liked Lecrae like that. Oh, don't come at me, cause I know some Lecrae fans that will fight me, but don't. But Lecrae, even him was like, I don't want to just do gospel rap no more. Like, everybody always want to... Like, is that the devil tempting them? Like,
shut up.
I think them, the very sanctified saints out there, like, that's just the devil. Like, you don't want to just think about the Lord.
You got to think about the industry and gospel rap, like...
But Lecrae said he didn't want to do it. It wasn't like the record labels was like, yo, Lecrae.
No, I ain't talking about I just don't feel like one is that as prominent. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, but
I always wonder, like, how do you feel like? For me, it's great listening to Chance talk about God. I love listening to Kanye talk about Jesus walks. Like, I was like, yeah, because I grew up Christian, I'm Christian. But, like, how do you feel if you're not? Like, like, how does that experience change? Like, I know, for example, Lupe made a remix to Jesus Walks that was called, like, Muhammad Walks or something like that. Because, obviously, he's Muslim, right? We know this, right? Lupe Wazaloo. We know that, right? But, like, how does that, like, in general feel? Like, are you changing the words? Like, are you still rocking with it? Like, I mean, I know, like, you
whoever that God is, they walk with them, maybe.
But, like, is there somebody, like, not really rocking with, like, as a Hindu, like, I'm not about to listen to this Chance because I'm tired of him talking about Jesus, like, because I like
there may be.
Like, how does that go? I was like, I always wonder, like, is it not fair? Is it not all-inclusive? Or does it really not matter because it's your own art and you can do whatever the hell you want with it?
I mean, that's just music. Everything else in America is Christian that they got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Even worse. So music is, at least they have a choice about that. You know what I'm saying?
True. How does Drake feel? Young Jewish Drake.
Drake just make a song and say he ain't Christian and still with the church that year.
Because he was trying to get that shorty.
Like,
but how about now? Because he's up right now. And she might be stuck right now. I don't know, though, because on Drake's last album, he told us an update on all of his old chicks, and it sounded like they were all doing great.
She right now.
Because I'm up right now. Talking about, like, Chance and the whole gospel and how it's, like, natural, because, Chicago is, like, used to be, like, the home capital of gospel
music, yeah.
Like, gospel music is South
in Chicago. It's like a big thing.
Come on now.
Yeah.
If you ain't know that, if you don't know now, you know. All right. So like, it's in his blood type thing. That means gospel is running in my veins right now. It's like, so but yeah.
So our quote of the day for episode 3 is pretty much, and it's real simple. It's encourage yourself.
Encourage yourself.
Just like that. It's really easy to encourage other people. It's very easy. But when you in your own situations, like, can you encourage yourself? Right. And I've been hashtagging this thing for years because on a daily basis, that's what I do. I tell people all the time when I'm posting quotes and all of that stuff on Instagram or if I'm saying something inspirational, it ain't for y'all. I ain't fronting. I'm just encouraging myself, period, point blank, to keep moving forward. I'm speaking positivity into my life. And I feel like that's very important. You have to be able to do that when no one else is around.
Right, because it's not always going to be somebody there to, like, support you, give you that push. Like, sometimes you got to give yourself that push. Like, encourage yourself, you know. Keep yourself strong. Keep believing. Remind yourself of the same thing you tell somebody else in your situation, you know.
Pretty much. Positive self-talk. Put it in the universe.
Speak positivity.
Hello. And that is about it. P.S. You are welcome for the inspiration. You already know you can follow me eccentrically _KEY on Instagram.
Jigg Almighty, Jigg. You know how to spell Almighty. One word.
Go to theeccentrikke.com and view episodes 2 and 1 if you haven't already.
Check it out.
Yes. And y'all have a blessed day or evening, depending on when you're watching this video, alright?
Be great, yo.
Be great.
Go a little bit longer, make room for the infinite incident. Bounce it back, a hash attack it. Better know who you dealing with. Feeling as if I was meant for this, finish this, sure I will. Quit killing this, sure I won't. I got 4 sisters, 1 brother, 1 dad, 1 mother, whole family to feed this. Must I blow? Must I go hard on stage and walk like God? Cause good Lord knows that I ain't get to walk on graduation day. So every stage I grace, I walk like I ain't never walked before. And I speak like I done talked to God before. And I think like I done been let down before. But I smile like he done turned it around before. Like I ain't never had to frown before. And you know that I'ma be happy, I'ma be good. You better believe it, I'ma be happy, I'ma be good.